What's up, YouTube? It's Aphrodite Crush back with you here once again. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, I shot a couple videos for some HeroClix items that I picked up, and apparently I forgot to upload them. I thought I did. I didn't. That content is coming. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead reshoot them because I'm weird like that, but that content is coming. Second off, as an adjacent to that, I actually picked up a couple of the Black Panther boosters. Those I have right here on the side. Part of the collection now. We'll actually be going over what I picked up off of those. Upcoming as well. Man, it has been a whirlwind couple of months. Different things going on. Between me kind of working to potentially retool the content, really liking the HeroClix content that I have been putting out. You will, again, definitely be getting more of that. I really do like the game. It has turned into something much better than what I had experienced when I was younger. So I want to say that I really hope that this game stays as good as it is. So, but that being said, shift on over to the topic at hand. I was making some TikTok content pretty much since 2020. It's been like, what, 5 years now? Goodness. Right around the time the pandemic started. And I've been kind of sitting here thinking about the entire experience recently. It is a weird thing because everyone says to divest your options, right? And TikTok took away from my YouTubing. It really did. Because I would come up with these interesting ideas, but I had ideas for TikToks. I didn't think it would fit the YouTube space and vice versa. Like doing HeroClix unboxings, I don't think would have worked on TikTok. I think it works better on YouTube. And some of the stuff I did on TikTok could work for either, but also the engagement wouldn't have been the same. So it's a really weird kind of thing. And I don't really use YouTube stories or clips or whatever it's called. It's just not really my vibe, you know? But I would use TikTok. It's this really weird kind of integration of ideas and formats that some people don't seem to get. But I guess it is what it is. And now, of course, it's now Saturday morning. We're pretty much, walking up towards the end of TikTok, most likely. Or potentially, or maybe not. Who knows at this point. So, whether or not the talk gets, shut down, banned, whatever, every single time, I always thought I'd have a really good pull to come back to YouTube. The divestiture of content kept pushing me back to TikTok because TikTok, it's so much easier. It's 15 seconds, it's 60 seconds, and then it's up to 10 minutes. Here, you can basically go as long as you want. It's all about running engagement. And I didn't feel at the time that I was getting a lot of that here. And I was getting a good amount of that on TikTok in spurts. Because TikTok algorithm is weird. The algorithm is out there. It completely, purposefully changes. And for some people's benefit and not for others. So, but all of us overlook that. Yeah. So, definitely going to be making a more concerted effort to come back to here, even if TikTok stays. I was making music content, talking about, Prince versus Michael Jackson. I was talking about movies. I was talking about my experiences working at a movie store and working at a movie theater. And these things I think would really work great in a contextual context. It's late. in a really really interesting context here. So I might kind of sprinkle some things like that here and there. But either way it goes, I'm enjoying the content that I make here. Definitely going to be doing more soccer content this year. I might do some more vlogs. I got some of the vlogs I did a couple of years ago at Crew Games were pretty well received. So I'm thinking about doing at least one or two more of those this year. Might end up making them a more permanent fixture on the channel. If you like that kind of content, like the vlogs, feel free, pop it down in the comments if that's something that you're into. It feels weird to be, coming back in full scale to here. Because when you stop and think about it, we have spent so much time like washing our hands of YouTube. And we've seen this real privatization of this format here and this app and this service. And I've been now out of the, AdSense, revenue sharing program for so long. Like, I'm almost numb to not being part of it anymore. And I kind of want to get back into it. I see it as a challenge to get back into this, the YouTube partner program. And I want that to be an option again. Because it was so much fun, creating interesting content for people back then and trying to come up with things that would fit what people were looking for. And I think it's there. I really do think it's there. So we're going to see what we can do about that this year. And I say that every year. I can't believe how many videos we've been talking about, but we're also talking about creating content in an era where we are so used to making content for everywhere instead of like making content for one and then trying to branch off from that. I think that might have been everyone's problem. We were in this really weird era of, you have to make content for YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Vine and blah blah and blah blah and blah blah. And to me, it's time to start focus again. I think that might have been part of the problem for so many of us. We have our own lives and then we have our virtual lives, right? And it is very hard to split off, So, sorry, again, it's late. So, I think that's the solution. And this is not a solution that it's come out of desperation, because I could go, like, I have my Instagram, which I'm still going to be posting certain things to. I really have been neglecting my Instagram recently, as far as Shawshank goes, which a lot of my energy is going to go into Shawshank this year. I kind of took a break from things last year. I was in a really weird situation as far as my job goes, and like I had to pull focus, which hurt. But it is what it is. The idea here is rejuvenation. The ideas up here are here. It's just enacting the plan. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for this year in so many different ways. I have Shawshank going on, and I'm super excited for that. Like the blood is just flowing in that area this year. I have new products coming out. It's going to be a year of a year of positivity, and that is the only way I feel that I can go forward is with positivity. So this year we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do some weird stuff. We're gonna make some cool content, and I hope I can see you all here for the ride. So if you're here from TikTok, nice to meet you. My name is Aphrodite's Crush. And speaking of, Why did none of you, tell me to shoot a new intro video? That is happening. Because that video is so old. Like, I got short hair. I have more hair on the front. Oh, that video is so... That video, it's like... It's got to be at least like 10 years old. It's got to be. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. 2025 is all about positive moving forward, positive growth, and I will see you there. Peace out, everybody.